Alrighty, and it looks like we are live. So this is Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. It's darkness, 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 darkness. Time does not begin here. It begins a little bit further ahead. But this is going to be done at the highest difficulty, stuck at level 1. Am I really quiet? Shoot. Okay, hold on. Let me... is that better? Okay. Alright. And you guys can hear the game fine too, right? Because I can turn that up too if I need to. Okay, good. So time begins when I hit yes. And let's roll. So this is a game. It has 3 different stories in it. It's basically just about these guys just trying to make their friggin' friendship work. And they just go through a bunch of different worlds. This first part, it's just kinda... It's a part. Wow, True Baller, I thought you were going to sleep. But this part's not really... There's not really a whole lot going on in it, mostly just because there's not really... That's sort of the big problem with early game Ventus, is that there's not really a whole lot he can do. Alright. That was still a really good, orb, though. I don't really have a name for this part. He's too tired to sleep. But definitely thank you for all the donations that have been given so far in this marathon, and thank you for sticking around for this part. I know a lot of you are probably really tired. So I'll be sure to give something that's... I'll be honest, there are shoes that I kind of feel like I gotta fill, because Kaizo Mario, I'm just really impressed by a lot of Kaizo stuff. Because that's really difficult. So, in order to actually be stuck at level 1, we have to turn on an ability called Zero Experience, and that's what keeps us from getting experience. Also, I'm going to do this. That saves about, like, half a second, and it does not matter. But we just, it's those speedrunning strats, you know? We're going to need that ether later for a boss fight in this world. And we're actually going to go to the shop right away, and we're going to sell Quick Blitz. And we're going to buy another ether for the boss fight. Oh. That always gets me about this part, is that it feels like a cutscene's about to play, and then it doesn't. Oh, shoot. Oh, well, I forgot to equip Sliding Dash. That was smart of me. Yep. I'm gonna be stuck at level 1. Oh, God, what am I doing? Hold on. There he is. Yeah... No, Bowser 3 just looks very frustrating. This part's not exactly, like, the greatest, mostly just because, it's a lot of, like... I'm actually gonna have to change things up, and I'm just gonna have to get the cart first. Because I already have Fever Pitch. On a good run, I wouldn't have it already. But I forgot to equip Sliding Dash when I should have. And that's gonna be really, really bad. Hopefully not bad enough that it just messes up the run entirely. because leveling up abilities is something you could still do. You can't level yourself up, but you can level abilities up, and that's actually a major part of how this game works. Alright, come on. What are you talking about, Capri? This isn't Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, it's Snow White and the Seven Dwarves. Okay. Shoot. So yeah, this game works a bit differently from other Kingdom Hearts games, in that you don't really have a magic meter. You just have some abilities that sort of reload on their own. Like, you have magic spells, but, you know, them and actual physical abilities, they work a bit differently. We're also going to be getting most of our movement from sliding dash. There's an ability later on that I'm going to try and get once, but, but it's really difficult to get. And it only saves like 4 seconds if I do get it, so. This part is kind of annoying, mostly because it's an escort mission where the enemies only show up relative to Snow White's position. Which sucks, because in Terra's story, and this is like the only compliment I could ever give Terra in terms of gameplay, they show up relative to Terra's position too. And not just Snow White's. I have no idea why that one enemy didn't die. Wow. Why did that happen? Yeah, have yourself a good night, dude. Alright, come on. There we go. This part, honestly, I don't think I've ever gone through without having to improvise a strategy, just because the enemies and the trees. Honestly, I really don't like this part. Ventus just has a really rough beginning. Move. Come on. Yeah, that's a big part of what I mean. Is that all of a sudden the thing will just stop working? Because of course it will. There we go. And I did not line them up. So this run is going great. I don't know. This game's not like the most well put together, but I really like it a lot. I had it since I was a kid when it came out on PSP. He's repeatedly going to yell gather and thunder. I use magnet and thunder a whole lot. And if we're all really lucky, he'll probably scream in death too. Well. Yeah, 11 works. Yeah, this boss fight's it makes explaining it really difficult because it's there's not a whole lot going on. Just swallow ethers, hit it with the best shot lock in the game, really. Not the best for movement, but at least for the best for just fighting things. And that's Snow White's world. Alright. I gotta have my notes in front of me so that way I know what to sell and what to buy. Next up is Cinderella's World. It has some pretty cool movement stuff. It's nothing too fancy, but it is like one of the worlds in this game that I really like getting to. The whole thing about this is that Ventus becomes small for absolutely no reason. Like, I've played this game for, what, like 4, 5, probably longer than that. I would say like 6 years. And I still cannot tell you to this day why Ventus is small. We sell mini, and we want to buy 2 sliding dashes and 3 sleeps. There we go. So this is the first real skip in the game, because we can avoid having to do so much movement through a bunch of different mouse holes. This is the only mouse hole we're going to, because we could just sliding dash right over if we lock onto the flood that's up there, and then we're all the way up here. This part we're just trying to grab like fabrics and such for Cinderella's dress. But we're also trying to get some items that we're going to use later on for melding commands together. And it's what makes sliding dash so necessary. We don't want to touch the floor because that's just going to spawn a bunch of unversed, and that's going to be a bit of a pain to deal with. And then we're going to want to de-link to Snow White so we can have some of her abilities. And we want to get 5 fleeting crystals. That's never happened before. Okay. Well, we need a full de-link meter to de-link in the first place, which I don't know why that decision was made. That was actually what I just did there was a really good speedrun strat that, you know, people will be singing songs for days. Manipulates RNG. What we want to do is we want to get fleeting crystals, mostly so we can use them for more melding. How many do I have right now? 3? I need 2 more. And we get fleeting crystals from these enemies. It's just random when we do or don't get them. Sometimes they're really nice and give them to me every time I hit them. Other times they're like this, where they just don't even give me anything. And it's fun all the time. Oh shoot, I forgot to revert. More RNG manipulation. Ow. Those red things are actually the only things that can hit you on the yarn ball, and that's what makes it really actually kind of the best weapon in the game. They could only put it in one world, otherwise it would be so broken. You could kill the final boss with it. And then the speedrun would be done here. Give me fleeting. Give me fleeting. They have not given me fleeting. That's one more. I just got it. Yeah. I just need one more. Those are all binds. Why does it do that? Why does it bounce off of him? I have ran this game, and every time that I did that, it never bounced off of him. I need to stop doing that. My brain is just going, oh, the dealing meter is full. Turn into Snow White. Okay, we're done with that. We're actually not going to hop out of Snow White's D-Link just yet, because now we want to level it up. And we do that by killing as many enemies as possible. So we just ride this yarn ball until we feel satisfied with the death and destruction that we are causing. I'm trying to talk as much as possible. I'm doing my best. Ah, there's one. Yep. Okay. And then we want to revert. I'm actually just probably gonna... I'm gonna grab these, and then I'm gonna head back into the mouse hole. We revert after we grab one level, because for whatever reason, you can't grab two D-Link flowers in one D-Link. It has to be done in like two separate sort of turn-ins. I don't really know the terminology for it. Ow. Here we go. Alright, so we got that done for Snow White. Now we want to do it one more time for Terra. We do that for we level Snow White up completely for a boss fight in the world right after this. We're doing it for Terra for a boss fight in this world, which is gonna be that's gonna be a picnic. It's not actually gonna be a picnic. It's probably the hardest run for me. Not run, it's the hardest boss for me. I mean, if I tried to run that boss fight specifically, that would probably be the hardest run for me, but... Why did you lose 20 minutes, Capri? There we go. That's done. You know, that happens. I made a lot of really stupid mistakes before when I ran this game, so... Okay. Yeah, I've got everything I need. I just need to... We're gonna change his finisher to the regular finish, also for the boss fight. Okay, so... Don't tell PETA about this. Just close your eyes. Just don't ask questions. Don't ask questions. Oh my. Okay. I thought this was gonna take way more time. Okay, normally it takes me, like, a lot longer to actually get him to be in this sort of, like, cycle. Again, don't ask questions. But, I guess it's just first time right now. Normally what he does is he does, like, this sort of reaction, where he just instantly kills me in one go. And he's my least favorite just as a result. That is a good Lucifer. That is a freaking great Lucifer. I waste most of my time on that cat. So next up is the Enchanted Dominion, which is the, it's the Sleeping Beauty world. So we are going to go beat up an old lady. In case any of you were interested in doing that. This world isn't necessarily too interesting either. Again, Ventus doesn't really have a whole lot to do early on. Most of it is just getting from point A to point B really quickly. Interesting stuff is going to happen in Maleficent's castle, but that's really about it. Just be thankful I'm not playing as Terra, because to be honest, like, not a lot of interesting stuff happens for, the beginning in Ventus, and Terra's basically just... it's that for his entire playthrough, except for, like, one part. A lot of people really like to speedrun Aqua, because her first command style that she gets, Spellweaver, is horribly broken on level 1. Because damage scales way differently in a level 1 run. As you might notice. Just so that way it's not impossible. Unless you're playing this game on PSP, in which case they did a terrible job at it, and it is impossible. Here they just kind of like, Square just kind of took this game and was like, hey, we made this really hard. Maybe we should, like, just... maybe, like, we should have our players, take guns to a knife fight and call it that. And that's not good. This fight in particular is a little scary because Terra's D-Link has an ability called Auto Guard, which means Ventus is going to guard whenever I don't want him to. Which is never. Take your licks. Be a man. But yeah, damage is scaled way differently. And Aqua's Spellweaver command style is beyond broken. That was dumb of me. So yeah, like there, I didn't mean to guard there. I was going to roll, so I'll buy the belief that it is my fault, but it could have also very well been auto guard. But like, I need to stay on topic. A lot of people like to run Aqua because of that. I chose Ventus because I'm really bad at getting the ice cream ingredients that Aqua needs in order to just activate Spellweaver whenever she wants instead of having to kill enemies for it. I'm just bad at getting the ingredients necessary, or at least enough ingredients. So Ventus is just sort of my next best choice because I do not hate myself enough to try and do Terror for this run. I actually started out doing all stories, and then Doodle, the one who opened this marathon up, was like, hey, do you want to be a part of this? I was like, doing all stories would probably be a bad idea for it. I'll just do Ventus. By the way, you can take 2 commands if they're at a high enough level. and merge them together. And if you slap a crystal on them, you get an ability. So what I just melded was Payback Raid. That's not an ability that really matters. It's more the it's more the thing, the crystal that I attached to it, and the ability that I gave it. Magic Haste, which makes all of our magical abilities faster, and we are going to have a ton of magical abilities later down the line. Our command deck is probably going to be filled with nothing but them and like a couple of sliding dashes. So we're about to fight Maleficent, and this is what I fully leveled up D-Link's, Snow White's D-Link for. So we... Oh, shoot, right. I need... And I'm gonna have her hit me. I'm gonna wait for her to teleport before I hit her. I'm gonna have her hit me because I need to fill up my gauge completely. And then I just hit her with the 7 Chaos Emeralds. Not yet. Where are you gonna go? Oh, well. She moved. Oh, shoot. Oh! Okay, wow. I didn't know that's how that attack worked. I thought I could jump over those rings. Ren's dead, guys. It's not dead. But it's dead. Oh, please hit me with your magical screw you staff. Thank you. And then we just, this is the entire fight, is that we're just hitting her with the 7 Chaos Emeralds whenever we can. Oh, that was... Oh, shoot! I had no trouble with Lucifer, but it's Maleficent that was the true villain the whole time. Okay, thank you. Yeah, there's a lot of really weird conditions that need to be met if you want to fill your command gauge quickly. Oh, that's very... Okay. Come on. Okay. Oh. Where are you? There she is. I think this might be the fight, actually. Depends if she sticks around for the 3rd hit. And that's the fight. Alright, that's not bad. Alright, so our next fight is going to be Ventus, and he is my favorite person in this entire game because of this run. And I'm about to show you guys why. Ventus has a lot of really weird strategies. Very specific, and they're very cool to pull off. You guys might find it, honestly, kind of unbelievable at points. So the first thing that we want to do when we come to fight this guy... I should have taken a drink of soda before this. We just want to we want to die. And what happens is when you die, Mickey Mouse shows up. And once Mickey Mouse shows up, you all of a sudden get the power to lure people into sleep. It's not a perfect spell, mind you. Oh, geez, wow. Thank you. And then we just put him to sleep and let Mickey do the work. And we just put him to sleep. And we just put him to sleep. And then 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 we just put him to sleep. Oh, and this goes on until Mickey stops being an idiot. And we just... This is the strat, I want to point out. This is the entire strat. Is just putting Ventus to sleep. And this is one of the reasons why he's one of my favorite characters in this game. Because Ventus is just such a little wimp. And that's the fight. I love Ventus. He's my son. So after that, we're going to head to a world called Radiant Garden. Some of you might know it as Hollow Bastion. It is... it's kind of cool in that it's where we're going to get our main strategy for this entire game. For the chat that likes... Oh, shoot. Wow. I really screwed that up. Okay. There we go. That's another skip we can do, and it skips like half of this area. We're just gonna go up the stairs, go up some more stairs. Wow, look at these stairs. And then go back down. And we're gonna grab another treasure chest that's over here. All the way over here. This has another Wellspring Crystal. That's going to be useful for getting a really important ability, but that's going to be like way later on as well, so... keep that in your memories for a bit. And we're just going to head over to the shop and we're going to sell and buy stuff some more. So, we want to sell Tornado Strike, all binds and all sleeps. Oh, shoot. And then we want to buy 4 Thunders and 5 magnets, and I really honestly hope you guys like hearing the words gather and thunder a lot. Alright. This is one of the few parts where we're actually going to do a little bit of grinding. We want to level up our abilities so that way we can merge them together, because we can't just merge them straight at level 1. Again, for some reason. There we go. This is the Thunderbolt command style, and you guys will probably see this plenty in this world. There we go. This world's very pretty, though. This game got a real good glow up, for PS4. I should probably mention that I'm playing this on PS4. I recently learned about this. Evidently, playing this on the PS3 is a really bad idea. It has really bad load times. We're gonna head over here for another treasure chest that we're gonna need. It has We're gonna take care of these guys first, but this chest over here has counter rush, and that's a really important ability for us. We're just gonna delink his Mickey so we can get over to... Oh, wow. Alright. So hitting that wall was actually also a part of RNG manipulation. I also forgot to equip high jump, because of course I did. That's probably why I hit the wall. Cool. Alright, so for this part, we are going to just meld a lot of stuff. So, 2 Thunders and a Fleeting to get Thundara, 2 Magnets, and not a Shimmering, a Fleeting. 2 Magnets again, another Fleeting, and a Magnet and an Arrow. It'll give us 0 Gravity, or 0 Gravira, but we mostly just need it for the Magic Haste. Magnera, Magnera, Thundara, Thunder, Thunder, and a Sliding Dash. And there we go. I remembered to equip the high jump. I just remembered it later. Now we're going to roll to this fight. This is another pretty difficult fight. Less for RNG, because the fight's actually super consistent. It's just pretty hard. Like, being perfectly honest, this is a pretty difficult fight, especially casually. Well, actually, I say especially casually, but I'm going off of memories of playing this game on my PSP. When I went through this on PS4 casually, I actually had an easier time with it. Probably because Terra and Aqua are actually, like, really useful in this. They're going to be doing a brunt of the damage. I remember I used to have I had a strategy guide for the PSP version, and it said that Terra and Aqua are basically useless in this fight, which I thought was really funny. But with this, there's strategy's kind of weird to say. Very peculiar word in that department, because we're just kind of hitting him with everything we got, barring Sliding Dash. But this boss has 3 kind of phases. One with its arms and legs, one's with just its head and its arms, and then one with just the head, and I died. I'm gonna keep it real, Chief. I don't even know what killed me. Yeah, this fight's, it's mostly just, I like it just because it's difficult, but not difficult because of any, like, really bad reason or anything. It's just, it's a hard fight. It's challenging for the right reasons. Like how a boss fight should be designed, mysterious figure. I should just be using Thunderbolt right now. There we go. And now I'm gonna back off. There we go. Okay. So now we're at just the head. We really never spend too much time with the arms. If we stand right under this guy, he's not gonna hurt us for this part of the fight. I'm gonna hold on to Thunderbolt for a bit. Especially because Aqua's dead. So that means, like... Alright, I'm backing out. I'm just gonna let those two have fun with the boss. Alright. And the cycle has reset. But yeah, this boss is really, really consistent. And we're done. I probably shouldn't have hit X, actually. That was really stupid of me. Because I could have get hit by the laser, and then I would have just died right there. But that's actually not the end of this world. Did you know? This is like the only world for Ventus where it doesn't end with a boss fight. I'm gonna quickly de-link to Mickey to just make this part go faster. Because, you know, it's a speed run. I don't know, I haven't been speedrunning for very long, but I think you guys like it when games go fast. I think. We're gonna go over here and deal with a forced fight, and you guys are about to see how 90% of this game is put together. Ah, great. One of them slipped away. That's nice. Floods are just kind of like my least favorite. Because they can hide underground, and that sucks. Most speedrunners prefer fastish. Eh. I don't know. You guys seem to like, you guys seem to really like 2 hours overestimate. All due respect. I had a really good time with that run, though. I had a really good time with that run, and I definitely, I cannot, like, talk smack about skill when they're running Kaizo. That's still really impressive to me, and it always blows me away. Like, those are... Shoot, I didn't mean to do that. Ah, I didn't mean to do that either. RNG manipulation, chat. Oh, shoot. I thought that was where the cutscene started. Oopsies. Alright, there we go. That was the part where Ventus meets up with not Axel. Okay, so I'm gonna try this once. I'm gonna try this once because this is the hardest trick just in the game. Like, not even for Ventus, just as a whole, it's probably the hardest trick to pull off. I've done it before, but, like, if I don't get it, I'm not gonna give myself a bunch of... Just let me... I need time to focus a bit. Oh. Nope. Oh well. So up on that building is an ability called Super Glide. It would really make us move faster. And normally we're supposed to go through this entire sewer system to get it. But it only saves like 4 seconds. And not even that much if you got like proper movement. Now it's minigame time. You guys like It's a Small World? I don't. I don't like these kids. I can't respect them. I just cannot respect them for this minigame. This is a mini game. I don't actually know what it nets you when you go through all of them. I don't remember. I've done it before, but it's just it's a mini game. They do have some other Kingdom Hearts songs in here, which is nice. Like, I think they have the Gummy Ship song from 2. That should be enough to beat it. Hopefully. Probably. They're not going to eat all that ice cream. They are not going to eat all that ice cream. Does it bother you, Chad? It bothers me. And next up is Hercules. And we're going to start right with a fight. With Hercules and some guy from some video game. That's like some guy from a spin-off of like some video game. It's not even really popular. Evidently it's getting a remake soon. Like, there's a few people that are really excited about that. It's, this world's also pretty fun, actually. I like it because there's a part in it where I can just sort of kick back and drink soda. And you guys will see that in a moment. Alright, so these things are the devil. There's a lot of demons in this game. But, like, if these things gang up on you, we're done. But they ganged up on Zack, so, you know, that's good for us. There you are. And that's that fight. So we are going to go and train with Hercules as soon as I grab this safety cure over here, just in case I don't have enough money. So Hercules training is pretty simple. You do it twice. The first time you just gotta score 15 points. Second time you just gotta get more points than Herc. If I can find a barrel, there is one. That barrel is how we are going to actually do all of this, and it makes it really easy. I'm already done. I only need 15. I'm taking a drink. Ah, soda. And then we gotta do it one more time. And for this one, we just have to score more than Herc. This one's a little more difficult. Mostly just because, you know, barrels. Here we go. There we go. Okay. The larger barrels, larger pots score 5 points. The smaller ones score 1. I have Pepsi Zero? Cherry Pepsi Zero. And then there are these explosive barrels. Don't get hit by them, they can stun you. Which is why I immediately got hit by one, because, you know, RNG manipulation. Barrels are being nice to me today, thank God. No. Aw. At least Herc didn't get it. He did get that one, though. How many points do I have, though? I'll do, like... Nah, he got stunned. I don't think there's enough time for him to get, like, 50 points. Chat, how's your day going? You sleepy yet? You think it's really funny how, Herc's trying to get enough points and he's just not gonna? I like this part a lot. He just stood there for 30 seconds. Definitely sleepy. I mean, if you need sleep, get some sleep. Alright, and now we are going to sell every zero gravity we have. And we are going to buy Asuna and Ignite, a Confuse, which I still don't know why we buy that, Balloon Letter, and a block. So the reason we bought the Asuna was so that way we could just meld it with a block. That'll get us renewal blocks, so that way every time we block an attack, we get HP back. That's going to be really useful. And then we merge these two Thunders for Thundara. The Ignite is for a later boss fight in Neverland. The Confuse, I don't know why I have it written down in my notes. I've never used it. Ignite and Confuse, because I feel like confusing myself today. Right. Renewal block and counter rush. And now we can fight the blobs. I don't like these guys. I especially don't like fighting them as Terra. Fighting them as Ventus isn't necessarily the worst thing ever. It just kind of... Herc is gonna be the most annoying part of this fight, because he is the reason I can't roll at all, because he is just going to keep begging for help. Like that. Herc is living proof that you can wear a name out. So the next area is gonna have my least favorite boss fight, actually. You guys are going to see why, because glider combat is horrible. So, this, I don't know what it's called, but I don't like it. It's not even that the thing itself is bad, it's just the glider combat is horrible. You just kind of gotta charge at it and hope you hit it. You don't have to kill it, thank God. You just have to let it kill you. Hey Capri, I have my notes open and not the stream itself. I have chat open, but like I have the what's the time look like, if I can ask? Well, never mind. I can look at it right now. 53. That's not bad. That's just about normal pace. Yeah, I don't like this boss. I don't like it one bit. Yeah. There's just it's just you're not doing a lot of damage. Again, it doesn't have to die. You don't. It has that much health, but you don't have to take it all out. Just about the only saving grace this boss has is that you don't have to kill it. Oh, jeez, okay. I thought I was gonna die there. And there. There we go! There we go. So there is one chest that we get in this world, just one entire chest, and here it is, and now we are just gonna go straight for the boss. It's more forced fights. More lifting things in the air and then zapping them. We get Wing Blade this time, which isn't terribly useful. And more zapping. There's a part of me that's interested in, like, maybe speedrunning the Mirage Arena too. But that seems like a lot harder to do because there are super bosses in the Mirage Arena. And, you know, super bosses in Kingdom Hearts are... wow. Square knows how to make a super boss, is all I'm getting at. Also, hope you guys like the music, because it's, I mean, it's Kingdom Hearts. There we go. Alright, this fight is against the same creature, and it's so much easier than the last one. Just gonna knock on wood in case. Kind of feels like a lot of unexpected stuff has been throwing itself at me in this run. We're just gonna run behind this pillar and use Ignite over and over again. Hopefully Stitch will shoot it a couple of times if he's nice. What you're supposed to do is you're supposed to protect the ship from taking too much damage. And here are your fire memes, guys. If you really wanted them so badly. Thank you, Stitch. Stitch will shoot him a couple of times. Won't do anything incredible, but, you know, the thing will take damage. All I can really ask. And that's deep space. Alright, so okie doke. And Stitch is dead. Not entirely. Thunder memes. Thunder memes. What's fire? I've never heard of fire. There are fire spells in Kingdom Hearts? What are we, cavemen? We're gonna go over here. We're gonna do a little bit more grinding so we can level up our abilities some more. We actually do kind of need to do this in order to get some really important abilities. So I'm actually gonna head back a bit. I'm gonna kill these guys too. The only enemies that we don't kill are these ones right here. Those are the apes, and they are not affected by magnet. And I believe that's actually everything that I need to level up, so that was actually really fast. We mailed a Magnera and a Magnera and a Wellspring Crystal. That'll get us once more. And 0 oh, that's why we level up Confuse. That explains it. And a Pulsing Crystal. And that'll get us second chance. We get those because we don't want to die. Both of those basically keep us from dying at, as long as we're above 1 HP, nothing can kill us, even a combo. So it's really useful. And then balloon letters, so that way we can refill our D-Link gauge if we need to. And now we just gotta get moving. Now we're heading for the Indian camp, which is over this way. Yeah, no, not dying's a pretty good idea. I haven't died once during this run. Just shut up about the other times. Alright. So we are actually going to use Snow White one more time. Because her ability, Bashful, is actually, it's an ability in this game called Warp. Hey, Pardil, you know, I got some money in my pocket if you're willing to just stop talking. But she has this ability called Warp. What it does is it basically instantly kills enemies at the price of not gaining any experience, which means so much in a level 1 run, gaining experience. And now we're just going to go straight for Captain Hook. Captain Hook's a little hard, actually. Both casually and in this run. I could have given that money to the marathon instead. You make a very convincing argument, Pardil. Oh! Look at me and my galaxy-sized brain. Oh, sweet, merciful Lord. Pardrill. That's infinitely harder to say. Pardrill. Par drill. Par. Par drill. I'm gonna use a balloon letter right here. And now it's boss fight time. Oh, Cedric works. Cedric. Par. So this is kind of the tricky thing about this fight is getting Hook to fall in the water. There we go. Hook takes a lot of damage from doing that, but it's kind of difficult to do. And now we're gonna do quite a bit of damage to him. Oh, shoot. Oh, thank you. I completely messed up at Hook. But thank you. You can block those presents. Oh, shoot. What happened there? There we go. There we go. That was close. Alrighty. And it's about to be the boss. Oh, shoot. Alright. Oh, thank you so much, guys. I try hard to be just as fun as I possibly can. Mostly just because I know I don't really have a lot to talk about in this game regardless. I'm not an expert on how this game works, despite speedrunning it. Come on, unblock, thank you. There we go. Hook can be really difficult to deal with. Yeah, I hope your Banjo run goes well. I hope it goes better than, I hope that you get, I hope that you do as well as you're wanting to with it. I don't necessarily know everything about, what happened with it, but I think you're going to do a great job. I'm just gonna let him do his thing for a bit. Because it would just be faster. Oh, jeez, okay. There we go, that's the fight. Can I explain the Kingdom Hearts story? I can, Par. You see, darkness, 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 Kingdom Hearts, darkness, 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 darkness. Admittedly, I cut some stuff from it. I didn't want to spoil everything, and I also didn't want to, like... this is the hardest world right here, by the way. This is actually the hardest world. Okay. I cut some stuff, and I didn't really want to, like, because I would be here all day if I explained everything with Kingdom Hearts. That was the hardest world in the game. We're about to go through... Oh, well, I can explain it all again. If you want, Ace. Right now, it's just a lot of cutscene skipping. It's a lot of cutscene skipping, a lot of cutscene skipping. That is Ventus' story in the nutshell. He has the most cutscenes out of any of the playable characters in this game. And now it's time for the final world. And we are about to fight my favorite boy again. And oh man, I hope you guys are as ready for as much fun as I am. I don't have a balloon letter. I'm supposed to, but that's okay. It's not the end of the world if I don't have one. This part scares me, actually. So I'm gonna focus a bit really quickly. I do not want to get caught in these tornadoes. Bad if I get caught in one of them. Okay. Those tornadoes have really, really super strong enemies in them. And they would waste a lot of time if I ended up in them. Because I could get slow motion enemies. And those would not be fun to deal with. Oh! I really recommend it. Especially, like, if you have a PS4, I would absolutely recommend it. They put basically every good game and Chain of Memories on them. So, like, the Kingdom Hearts series has never been more accessible than it is right now. So this is the Ventus fight, and I'm about to show you guys one of the, like, best things about this run. Like, this is one of my favorite things to show people, and this is why I love Ventus so much. Oh, shoot. So we want to get this command gauge filled up as fast as possible. That's best done by just getting... Oh, shoot. I'm an idiot. Alright, I'm just gonna let him kill me. I have no idea why I did that. Like... That wasn't like... That was absolutely my bad. I just, No, not on PC. PS4. Did I say PC? It's 2:30 in the morning. My brain's a little fried up. So I'm sorry if, like... Oh, jeez, wow. We are almost done with this run, though. This is, like, the final boss. Sorta. There's a few... There's, like, this phase, and then there's another phase right after. Alright, excellent. No, it's not on PC, unfortunately. That'd be really cool, but I don't think it's gonna happen. So we're just gonna keep hitting him until he does the move. There's a very specific move that I need him to do. And it's that one. And goodbye, Ventus. It's not time. Not time. Not yet. There's one more fight after this. So, for this one, I'm supposed to have a balloon letter, but I don't have one on me. So I'm just gonna have Ventus kill me. So that I can have my dealing filled up, because I need to do exactly what I did. I need to do exactly what I did before. But if I'm gonna do that, I need a full dealing gauge. Okay. Round 2, Round 2, Sora Boogaloo. Some of you might notice that he looks like Sora. I promise there's an explanation for that. Oh shoot, we are? Huh. Okay, I apologize if that... Oh, wow. Alright. I apologize if that causes any trouble at all. Like, if you guys, if you, want, I don't know if Capri wants to get to his run, like... Oh, that's not good. Okay. I just didn't want to, like... I don't want to inconvenience you at all. Okay, not yet. Alright. Okay. Get ready on time just in case. This final part here, I kinda am relying a little bit on RNG. Oh, wow, okay. I didn't mean to do that. I got really lucky there. I kinda need Ventus to charge at me like that a lot. And I'm just gonna use my shot lock on him. Over and over again. And I'm gonna keep that up until I can get last word on him. Get ready on time. Because it looks like I'm probably gonna get this first go. Yep. Almost, not quite, not quite, not quite, not quite. And... time. Whew, that was a good Ventus. That was excellent. That went great. Oh, I didn't get PB, but I did get, like, that was only, like, what, 3 minutes over? Hey. Hey, Maverick. I didn't know you were here. I mean, I figured you'd be watching, but... Thank you guys for sticking around. Yeah, this was this run was kind of chaotic for me. But I had a great time running it. Thank you guys for sticking around. TB, go to sleep. You already beat Kaizo Mario twice in one run. Alright, I guess I'm just gonna hand it back over to, Caply. So, have yourselves a good night, everyone. I'm going to probably sleep.